Welcome to Minecraft Hardcore Season 2. From the beautiful cherry groves all the way to majestic frozen peaks, way down in the breathtaking peaks of the Old Grove Taiga biome, I welcome you guys to Hardcore Season 2. Alright, everybody. Hello and welcome to Minecraft 1.21.5. So, I know that we are still in the world of the Isle. Unfortunately, there is some corrupted chunks that I cannot fix. I have tried. So, we will be starting a new series. And this will be a long-term world, so we will be updating it. So I am running the mods a little light. Only got a few things on there. And, yeah. We're going to go ahead and get started by punching a tree. There is a shipwreck that I saw out in front of us, and I also know where the coordinates of a taiga biome is. So we are going to be doing a lot today. We are going to be getting this episode pretty much done. Pretty much it's going to be done mostly around spawn, because I do want to build up a large city at spawn. But without further ado, let's go ahead and punch this tree and get into our first set of tools. So we're going to go ahead and punch all the way down. And one of the things that's nice about starting a new world is that we now have this leaf litter here. We are going to grab the sticks. Now I do have fast leaf decay on. That is just because I prefer not to have to wait the whole time for leaves and the such to decay. I'd rather be able to go ahead and get them done pretty quick. So we're gonna go ahead and make a pickaxe.
It's hot.
And that's actually gonna be it for now.
Sweet.
So we'll go ahead and punch this with our hand, and then we're gonna go ahead and immediately get some stone tools. Alright, so we're going around collecting some tools, and I found this nether portal, so we're gonna go ahead and take the material that we found from it, and we are going to go ahead and make us a iron pickaxe. So we will be able to jump straight into the Iron Age. And with this, we can actually get the skull block. So that'll help us actually make some tools. But yep, I'm going to go ahead and get some more cows taken care of. And soon we will be making our bed and sleeping the first night away, because that over there is a whole tower of nope. Craft this bed. I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. And I will see you guys when we get to the shipwreck. Alright, so while there wasn't any kind of armor trims, we did get some moss blocks. We have this gold. And we've got quite a bit of stuff on us. But we're going to go ahead and follow this treasure map. And it looks like we have to head over this way. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab all this. But like I was saying, main objective with this series is just to kind of create a world that we can ultimately expand upon for the foreseeable future and make into something that is truly its own. And I think that that will definitely be the case with this world. I'm going to make a chest boat so we can get in it and we can just store all of this stuff. Alright, so we've successfully collected some spruce saplings, and we've got over 2 stacks of logs, so we are actually going to be heading over that way now, because there's actually something pretty cool that I want to check out before we actually settle down on a place to build our base. So let's go ahead and head that way and I'll catch up with you guys once we get there. So this is the area that I wanted to show you guys. Now, it is a very interesting area. Unfortunately, it is basically completely destroyed by the natural terrain generation. So I will probably be building here in the future, but not right now, because there is a lot of not only stuff that we have to cover over here, there is a lot of powdered snow all around. So right now, without having leather boots, this would be pretty hazardous for us to live in. But I do want to go back to our boat so that we can at least, get our stuff and continue on. Alright, we're back over here at spawn, and we are going to do something a little bit similar to what we did on the Isle. And I am actually going to make a little tent for us to get started, because this is actually going to be... Let's go into free cam real quick. This is right outside the city. As you can see, the city's going to be there, and we are right over here. So let's go ahead and get this tent built, and then we will come back. Alright, now we have finished the tent over here. We're going to go into free cam and look real quick. As you can see, I used the leaf litter to kind of texture the tent itself. And then I put in a little bit of pathway with some path blocks and some coarse dirt. Did put in a campfire just for some light. Put in a fell tree here. Put in a couple of extinguished campfires. And then over here, just put in some torches and some of the new firefly bushes, as well as some of the wildflowers. And I think this is actually pretty cool. That ominous banner I actually just got from a little pillager patrol, but I think this is a nice little way to have the tent in this world and kind of make it look like it is part of the world, but not part of the main city that we're going to be doing. And this is just going to be on the outskirts, right near spawn, just something that we can come back to every now and then when we need to get away from the house, or if we come back from like the dragon fight and we need to sleep somewhere close to spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and find a cave, because it's a little rainy out here. But I'm going to go ahead and find a cave. We're going to go ahead and get going on some mining, because hopefully we can at least get some iron armor before the end of this episode. Alright, we are down here in deep slate level, and it looks like we have found a diamond. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of light this area up. Hopefully it's lit enough, and hopefully this is more than one. Did we get more than two? Nice. 3 of them. And that is actually exactly how many we needed, because I want to go ahead and be able to make my enchanting table and our first diamond pickaxe before we come back down here and get some more. I want to grab some of this redstone though, and then we are going to head back up top, and I'll show you guys what we came out with in our first caving adventure. And all in all, it hasn't been too bad. Some skellies, some zombies, a couple creepers, but nothing that I haven't been able to handle. I was actually getting ready to head up from those glow squids, and I found these just kind of laying there, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick them up. So let's see how many we got. And there's actually a couple more. There we go. Close that off. We now have 11 diamonds on us, and then we have 2 more that we found from that shipwreck back home. So I'm going to go ahead and take what I got, not risk my luck anymore. I'm definitely going to get out of here now, because I want to get back to the base and get to crafting. So let's go ahead and head on back. Alright, so after a very successful caving mission, we came back with a stack and 14 of our iron, 8 gold, 11 diamonds, a stack and 15 of redstone, a 49 lapis, 49 copper blocks, and 2 raw copper. And then we also upgraded our gear. We are now basically an all iron. And then we also have plenty of coal and everything like that. But first thing I want to do is grab these. We are going to make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. We are going to come over here. And we have some paper. In one of these, we have paper. Either way, we should have paper in one of these. Ah, here we go. So we're going to grab the book, the paper, our obsidian. Going to craft us an enchanting table. Going to grab any leather that we have laying around, which is 46. We are also going to grab the sugarcane, which could have swore we had more sugarcane than that. But we also got us a little doggo friend right here. So we're going to make all the paper we can, make all the books we can, and then we are going to get some wood. Let's go ahead and grab the wood that we have in here. Some bookcases, and we are going to place these bookcases out here. One, two, three, four. Ooh, I have to do. Oops. Oh, we're gonna have to craft 2 more bookcases. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Well, that's actually, we'll put our enchanting table down first. Gives off a little bit of light. And then we'll sleep. And grab our lapis out. And let's see if we can enchant this diamond pickaxe. I'm breaking 2. Let's see, hopefully we get something more than just unbreaking 2. Ah, Silk Touch Efficiency 2, and we also get some unbreaking on there. So, that'll be a nice little pickaxe to have. Let's go ahead and make one more. Fortune 1, Efficiency 2, and Unbreaking 2. Not as good, but still a good pickaxe. So we now have 2 diamond pickaxes to our name, and we also have plenty of iron to finish crafting our iron gear. And we can put all of our gold gear on display. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this. I'm probably going to remove that, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright, I think we are finished with our starter house. Now, I did find a little bee hive, so I went ahead and got that. So we have some bees going. And if you look in here, everything looks the same except for the bed's missing. Because, if we come down here, I moved the enchanting table down here. Went ahead and put in some lodestones now that they're pretty cheap. And I connected this lodestone to this compass to this lodestone here, so we can always find our way back no matter where we are. And then I put a auto smelter down here, and I just hid it behind a trap door. But all of this is actually functional storage, so if we need any storage we can always go there. And then put in some chiseled bookshelves along with everything else, and this still gives us a level 30 enchantment. Now I am going to go get some levels. Probably just do some fishing and get some quick levels, but first I do need to make myself another bed. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Well, actually we'll do this. Go like that. We'll do that. And we'll do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some fishing, but that is all I have for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are ready for a great season 2 of Minecraft Hardcore. And without anything else to do, my name is Buzzy107, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, bye. So this is a little interesting. I've already finished the episode and I've just been going around caving trying to get some more levels so that we can enchant, but look at what I found. We have ourselves a little skelly spawner. So I'm going to mark the coordinates down. Oops. Mark the coordinates down. And then we will definitely be making a farm out of this one in a future episode. So, got us a little skelly XP farm, and now back to caving for me.